About a week ago, Silvio Berlusconi, the flamboyant Prime Minister of Italy, said, "I am the greatest Prime Minister that the Republic of Italy ever had." And I remember too a sentence and a declaration and a quote from Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali, who was a great boxer, and he said it once, "I am the greatest. I am the greatest." These are outbursts of politicians, of big heads, of people who think that they have been the ultimate creation on earth. We hear Jesus Christ telling us today that if you want to be first, you have to be last. You have to serve. You have to become servant. This is the contrast of politicians and big heads to Christ. Christ is telling us, you need to do as I have done. Carry your cross. The disciples who were there for a formation lesson, as reported by Mark today, so that they be strong when they see him crucified on the cross. They couldn't understand what he was talking about, because their head was big and they wanted to see big things. They had seen their Messiah as their liberator from the Romans. And so they couldn't understand how this charismatic leader could face death and the humility of that death at that. They did not understand that before the resurrection, before the risen Lord, there is Calvary, there is Good Friday. And this is what happens very often to us. We want to be disciples of Christ. We want to be good persons. We want to be holy man and woman. We want to be Mother Teresa. But we are not ready to go to Calcutta and pick the dead from the streets. We are not ready to do as St. Francis did. We read when St. Francis saw a leper approaching the city, everybody fled away, afraid of this leper. St. Francis instead went to meet him, and not only meeting him, he hugged him and kissed him. And he said, "I saw the face of Christ only when I kissed the leper." You see the difference? We need to carry our crosses. We need to go out of our way. We need to suffer. We need to forgive. We need to love. We need to wash the feet of each other, and especially those who most need it. This is not an easy task, but this is what all discipleship of Christ is all about. And the disciples only understood this after they have seen the risen Christ, and he met them and he spoke to them and said, "Peace be with you." He gave them the peace of understanding and of the wisdom of accepting the cross in their life. So this is the first lesson that we need to hear today and to believe. We all have our stories in life. We all have our crosses. There are things in our lives that we cannot change, that we can never change, although we have tried so much to change. That means that this is a cross that I need to carry. This is a cross that I have and I need to carry to the very end of my life here on earth. And this is what we accept gladly. The cross that Jesus accepted, he didn't accept it reluctantly because he couldn't do otherwise. No. At first he asked his father, if it's possible, let me not drink this cup. And he tried his best not to drink the cup. But then when he realized that that is the will of his Father for him to carry on the plan of God, then yes, he said, not only accepting it, but embracing, as Henry Nouwen says. It is not only accepting reluctantly any cross that we have, but we need to embrace this cross, as St. Francis embraced the leper, his cross, and he kissed him. This is what we need to do with our crosses. If we do this, if we succeed in coming to terms with our crosses, then we have peace in our heart. Then we can truly say that we are disciples of Christ. And when we are disciples of Christ, then we are ready to go all around the world and speak about peace, and speak about forgiveness, and speak about love. This is all what disarmament is all about. This is all the message that the Christian Church and we as Christians should give to the world of politicians, of people who are ambitious, of people greedy for more and more power in their life, in their nation, and in their life. This is the call This is the call Jesus has asked us to do as his disciples. We are not here just to be cozy, and every Sunday we pray to God for our personal life and our family's good health. This is good, and we should continue to do it.